What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Kevin, aka Baitman. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little TackleWareHouse unboxing. I'm going fishing next week, heading to South Texas, and I had to grab a few things so I feel a little bit more comfortable while I'm down there. So I made a little order on TackleWareHouse. I'm going to go through the unboxing. This video is not live. It's pre-recorded. Make sure you leave a comment after the video. Smash the like button if you enjoy the content. Let's see if we can get 400 likes on this video. I got some cool stuff in here, so let's go ahead, dig into it. Let's get the box cutter. Old trusty TackleWareHouse package. Not too huge, but there's some good stuff in here. And by the way, links to everything in this box will be in the description of the video. Do me a favor, if you're going to buy from TackleWareHouse, use my link. It's going to help the channel. We've got that all ironed out. So let's get into it. Man, it's nice to have a box cutter now. Alright, open it up. Receipt. Don't need that. Brown paper bag. Don't need that. Oh, look. This is my favorite part. A free t-shirt. So, if you don't know, you're going to know now. Anytime you order from TackleWareHouse, over $150, you get this sweet t-shirt. I wish they would do a special orange and white one. I love Tennessee so much, and they're so terrible at football that sometimes I feel like I should just be punished. That's the sadomachism in me, but pretty good looking shirt, man, for this order. Maybe if I was a UK fan, I'd really like it, but I think blue looks good on me. At least that's what my wife says, and we gotta keep her happy. So, there's my free t-shirt. Let's dig into here. I'm gonna actually put this box over to my side because this place is a freaking mess. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got to clean it up. There's boxes upon tackle, upon boxes, upon everything laying around here in the bait room. So, we're just gonna go individually. Move it up from this box to the screen and whatnot. It is super cold outside. It's like 21 degrees. They're calling for an ice storm tonight, so I didn't get the second camera out. Just a lot easier for me to knock it out with the old webcam. So, first things up is I ordered some line. I'm a huge Sunline fan, but I don't have a lot of braid right now. And this is the new X Plasma Asage line. It sounds very fancy. In fact, I don't even know if I pronounced Asage right. But this is 16-pound test, and you see it's really bright, man. I needed something to see. I'm going to put this up on my spinning rod. Use it with a fluorocarbon leader. This is going to be for Ned rigs, Nico rigs, wacky rigs. I went with a little higher pound test because I am going to take the spinning rod to Texas, and I think there might be a chance that the old wacky rig or Nico rig may be in play. But this uses their P-ion technology, which they've kind of like patented that deal. It's in a lot of the Sunline stuff, and I'm a huge Sunline fan. So 8 strands, woven, braided. It's super smooth, which is why I got this for my spinning reel. It's kind of expensive. It was almost 30 bucks for this spool, so I've heard a lot of really good things. So check out how bright green that thing is. Oh, that's nice. And I'm getting old. I can't see real good anymore. So anyway, that's the first thing of braided line I got. Next is the braided line that's really my choice, and I use this a lot, especially for frogging and flipping. This is Sunline FX2. This is some heavy duty braid. In fact, if I'm fishing heavy cover with a frog or flipping punch, and this is what I've always gone to. This, I don't know if you guys can see it here, but it's like a blue color, and it's got some green in it as well. Dude, this stuff is really good. In fact, I've had some on a spool for like 2 years, and it's not gone bad. So, give you guys a tip: braid just doesn't go bad. And that's the one good thing about using braid is if you have a dedicated frog rod or punch rod that's just braided line, pretty much it's not going to go bad. I mean, you just cut off what you may use, or if you get a little tangle. I use a shallow spool reel for the most part, frogging and flipping, so I don't really go through a whole lot. This is only like 125 yards. Yeah, 125 yards, 60-pound test. I always go as heavy as I can that I can get away with. So for frogging, flipping, because I'll be throwing that Vega frog next week. Really, really like the stuff. Now let's get into some baits. First off, speaking of frogs, this is a new frog, and this is from Molex. This is the new Molex pop frog, and yes, it's got some purple in it, but let's take this thing out of the package real quick. All right, so we're out of the package, and let's look at this thing. Lots of detail, very three-dimensional detail in this, especially look at the eyes on this thing. So this was a collaboration with a buddy of mine. His name's Tom Best. He runs a group on Instagram and Facebook called Frog Eaters, and Molex got together with them and helped design a new popping frog. And they got several great looking colors, and you know me, I had to go to that purple, but one thing I like is this red belly back here. Ooh, that looks really, really deadly. Can't wait to use this one. It's kind of compact, but it's got some width to it, and I really like how easy this collapses here. Of course, you can take these little bands off the skirt of the legs. Really good looking frog there. That's the Molex popping frog. All right, next, let's see what we got here. I got some new crankbaits from Strike King. Matter of fact, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's nothing real special about these, but these are the new KVD 1.5 hard knocks. So let's just open one up real quick. Now, one reason is they got some new colors. This is watermelon, phantom watermelon red. So probably can't see it real good on this video, but it's pretty sweet. Let's listen to it. It's got a knock to it. It's very similar to the knock in the KVD 2.5 wake. That's a new color, Phantom Watermelon Red. So I figure I'd grab a few. I still like the KVD 1.5s, even though the Crush 50X from 6 cents is definitely my favorite. Always like to be versatile. And man, I'm a sucker for new stuff, and striking guys have always been good to me. So I like their baits for the money, hard to beat. Here's a new one. This is Moon Juice. So if you guys know the soft plastic color Moon Juice, which is kind of like a translucent watermelon blue, now they have it in this new 1.5 hard knock. Really cool color. I think some clear water situations, this would be excellent. You can kind of imitate a bait fish if you have to. Really like that. This is a classic color. It's called Bully. So if you remember the old RC 1.5, 2.5, the Bull Brim, this one is very similar. In fact, it's almost like a dead knockoff. I'm not going to speak too much of the KOing of colors because at the end of the day, it's hard to really patent a color. This is really good. Got the little turquoise right up under the chin. Very good brim imitator. This is a tried and true color. A lot of guys really like it. Last color. This is Green Tomato. So this one's really famous here on Kentucky Lake. Mark Menendez made a TV show about 8 years ago. Absolutely jacked them up on this color Series 5 crankbait. And it's really gotten popular in the 1.5 and 2.5 models. They've added all these crawl patterns to it, kind of modernized it. This is a really good stained water springtime color, just like Tiger Truce from 6 cents. They're both amazing. One of my favorite patterns for the spring, a lipless, a square bill, anything I run in shallow, I love this color right here, and that's Green Tomato. So that's it for the Strike King crankbaits. Let's move on. Next, what did I get in here? Uh-oh. I got some more of these guys. And this is that kind of down low secret deal that's not so secret anymore. And that is the Geek Bellowsgill. I got 2 packs. Here's the second pack. So I got 2 colors. Ooh, that is the nastiest stank anybody puts on any bait on the market. Seriously, fight me if I'm wrong. So the Bellowsgill and all the Geek soft plastics are made with what they call an SAF material. Makes it super soft and stanky. So this is green pumpkin, chartreuse. Obviously, you're seeing the chartreuse. There's the green pumpkin. Now, Kentucky Lake green pumpkin chartreuse. man, in a football jig, it's just money for me. Love it flipping. I'm glad this bait is now available in that color. And TackleWareHouse has a good stock on them right now. So again, links in the description to the video. I think this is going to be a game changer. I see so many different ways to rig this bait. Not just flipping, but Carolina rig, shaky head. You could use this way on the back of the old chatter chicken. And by the way, I just used the worst term ever made, game changer. I hate that term. We should get rid of it in the fishing industry. I just think this is going to be an awesome, versatile bait with many uses. How does that sound? I think that sounds excellent. Oh yeah, this is Muddy Gill, kind of a greenish watermelon base, a little black and blue top. Man, this is good. This is going to be good in that muddy water, even clearish water. Just a very good all-around color. Man, look at the action on this thing. It's got these huge ribs. They're spaced apart, so it's going to be very easy to get it hooked through them, get right into a fish's mouth. I'm excited about this. Maybe if it's really clear down there at Choke Canyon, I can get some underwater footage. But, man, I seriously think that's going to be awesome on the back of a vibrating jig. You know, you can trim these things up, make it narrower if you want to. Man, I love versatile baits, things that you can do more than one thing with. So I got to shout out to Geek, doing it good there. And they got lots of really, really good baits, but this seems to be the hot, most popular one now. Holy cow, can you guys see this on my hands? I don't know if you can or not. That's just from those packagings. Those were like, those things were greased up. Like, you could probably put them on the fire and cook those. Next bait. New colors in the Spro Little John 50. And also, these are different. These are the Little John, if you can see it on the package, Type R. So the Type R is a rattling Little John. So if you guys can hear this. Oh yeah, that's actually quite a bit louder than that KVD 1.5 hard knot in a different pitch. I love the Little John series of Spro crankbaits. I've never shied away from that. Absolute fish catchers. And if you're looking to get a good deepish flat-sided style crankbait, this is the one. This is a new color. This is copper green shad. Again, this is kind of a throwback to one of those old school Lucky Craft colors that were very, very popular. You know, 6 cents makes a copper green shad as well. It's a little bit more translucent than this. Both are excellent. But same design as the regular Little John 70. Again, this is the Type R. It rattles. So I got the copper green shad, and you know I had to grab a red crankbait. And is there a better red color than Rayburn Red? Man, this thing looks great. Looks very similar to the old Cotton Cordell color. A little bit more orange on the belly. It's got that black top. This is a good one, man. I really like this crankbait in that 6 to 8 foot range of water. I've caught so many fish on this. And do not be scared to throw this Little John 70 in 3-4 foot of water. It backs up really, really well. Doesn't hang up that bad. Big fish bite this thing, man. This is one of my favorite crankbaits when that water is less than 60 degrees. Cast, amazing. And again, the Type R, got that rattle on it. Next thing I got, these are actually tungsten nail sinkers. This is for my Nico rigs. I'm totally out. So a lot of guys go, why would you waste your money on getting tungsten nail sinkers for throwing a Nico rig? Number one, they're smaller, and so I can put these in smaller worms, and they're really good. These Rains nail sinkers in the Clout 5.4 from 6 cents, because it's a narrower stick bait. And you know what? They don't slide out really easy, so I don't mind spending the money. Unfortunately, there's only like 4 in a pack, so I've got 8 here. 3 32nd ounce, so I plan to fish, you know, less than 6 foot deep with that. I love the Nico rig. In fact, I use it more than the Wacky rig. But again, I like these small tungsten sinkers because they're easy to get in and out. The smaller profile, I can use them in skinnier worms. All I got left now is bladed jigs. So I got a new bladed jig here. A lot of guys have been asking, Baitman, what about that cross eyes chatterbait I like it. Let's look inside it. So here's the new ZMan cross-eyed bladed jig. You see it's got the little funny eyes like you'd see on an old school flat side crankbait, one of them balsa crankbaits. Got them goofy eyes. It's got that patented ZMan blade to head connection. What I find very unique here is it's got, this is the weed guard, the two little prongs that you see like in the cross-eye football jig and swim jigs. If you guys can see that really well right there. Let's look at the hook. It's kind of got that old school O'Shaughnessy style hook that's really popular in jigs that I like in a casting jig. Pretty interesting to see it in a blading jig. It's got one little keeper here, you know, for your favorite trailer of choice. I got this color. It's really cool. It's kind of like a magic crawl. It's got some blue in here, some brown. I think this is a great bluegill style imitator. Could be good in some dirtier water. Overall, first impression is I like this. Is it a jackhammer? I don't know. I'll have to throw it. But the good thing about ZMan is you got the right blade connection right here, man. This is what it's all about. I like the hook too. It's kind of it's a mid-grade wire. It's sharp. Man, that's the cross-eye Chatterbait from ZMan. Let's look at that color. That color's water bug. I also got mouse rat, which is kind of a gray blue smoke. Some good clear water color right there. I'm not taking this one out of the package. We all know. Fire crawl. Everybody likes them some fire crawl. I got basically 4 new jackhammers. Not going to go crazy about the jackhammer because I think we all understand it's the best bladed jig on the market. 3/8 and half. Nothing crazy in here. Some colors I already have. You can see Bama Bug here. It's basically like a green pumpkin and some purple. Spring Crawl, which is like Fire Crawl, but it's more black and red. Man, my webcam is just straight up sucking gut today. It's crazy how inconsistent it is with the lighting. Again, I couldn't get the big camera out. It's too cold. We'll work on that again. Now, this is a color I'm going to take out of the package because I think it's very unique. This is called Ghost Green Gizzard Shad. So you've got a shad color, but you've got a little bit of chartreuse / green tint to it. Really, really like this, man. Probably can pair this up with one of those Hog Farmer Spunk Shads or a Divine or 6 Cents Flush. I got one that matches this. Trim up that flush. Put this on the back. Do that jackhammer right here. The Ghost Green Gizzard. And what I like is it doesn't have a solid gold blade. This is a nickel blade, man. Just something a little bit different, a little bit more finessey. Man, I love, love, love focus camera. Love the jackhammer. And then the last color I got was sprayed grass. So I wanted something that could imitate a tilapia down south. So that sprayed grass, if you guys can see if this thing will focus, is kind of green. It's got some purple flakes, some green flake in it. I think that's going to match a tilapia. So that's all I got from TackleWareHouse. I'm sorry about the quality of the video. Hopefully the audio isn't bad. Baitman Jr. is fixing to get home, get off the bus. So I got to wrap this thing up. So do me a favor. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the bait, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Got another unboxing coming in the next day or so because I unboxed all this brand new 6 Cent swag. Some new baits. Really excited because got a special guest on there. So do me a favor. Leave a comment after the video. What was your favorite bait that I just unboxed? Maybe your favorite is just the tungsten nail sinkers. I would like to know. Leave a comment. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate everyone that smashes the like button and views these videos. We're over 16,000 subs now. Let's go. We got to hit 20,000.